Sponsor a welding student. I wanted to talk to you just briefly this morning about sponsor a welding student. I had a few people inbox me and ask me a few questions, and on the job site, I have had a few people ask me about learning and being able to make it affordable for everyone. If a person sponsor a student for $1,000, we buy all of the gear. We buy the gear, and they also get the 30-hour training. I mean, the 40-hour training, which includes fabrication when when we sponsor a student. Now, if you want to just teach a student how to weld, basically, you say, "Hey, I want to sponsor one at a smaller amount." Well, for $250, you can sponsor a student for 8 hours. That's a MIG welding course or a stick. I either do either or. But right now, I'm gonna be honest, it's very popular in the MIG welding. So if you can teach them how to MIG weld, you can actually help them make money. So the small course, which is 8 hours, you can get a MIG welding course and sponsor a student for an 8 hour MIG welding course, and it doesn't come with none of the gear. Then you have the $600 course where you can also sponsor, and it doesn't come with the gear neither, but it comes with more in-depth knowledge and in-depth training. We actually give them a 30-hour course, and they get 30 hours hands-on in four positions and buck joints, T joints, and lap joints in MIG welding. But I wanted to give you an update. So when we actually sponsor the $1,000, when you sponsor a student, we buy their gear. We get them ready to take things to the next level. Plus, we also give them more fabrication. I actually give them more time into the fabrication and the MIG welding. When it comes to the lower amount, like $250, we try to focus on MIG welding because that is a very great asset right now. No, with that, it just comes with the training. You have to bring your own gear for $250. But if a person don't have their gear, they can use the shop gear. I will have gloves, welding hood, coats, everything available at the location if a person don't have it. So you will be able to use everything we have. But if a person get the $1,000 course, is actually when we pay for everything for them, and then they actually get more training involved. But for the $250, we just teach them hands-on how to MIG weld. Normally in that setting, depends on the student, we can get 2 to 3 positions in. And normally we can get two good positions in pretty solid. It all depends on the student and how hungry they are. But normally if we're going and I can see someone is hungry, I never stop my time. If we in it, I'm gonna be able to assist them and help them as all I can. But also, I just wanted to give some more updates on some prices because few people want some specifics on numbers. So I just wanted to say that for $250, you get the training, and we provide the gear for you where you can use all the gear, and we hands on showing you how to weld, MIG weld. When it comes to the $600, you're going to learn more how to MIG weld in four positions on lap joints, T joints, and we don't provide. I mean, we provide the gear for you, but we don't buy it. On the $1,000 one, we use sponsor, we buy all the gear, and we also teach them fabrication and MIG welding, so it's a plus. Yes, yes, great. I appreciate that. Hands-on training is always good, and it always allows the person to learn more if it's hands-on. So I think if we do it hands-on, it helps the person really um, gravitate to the knowledge and take it in a lot better. And I feel like that's a plus. I have taught many people in a big setting. And if you have a few different booths where you can actually go by and check on each person, I think that that's an asset too because you can still check on individually. But if you can do just hands on with one student at a time, training them, giving them their time. And that's another thing too. I work around people's schedule. I know people work and they bring in their teenagers or their kids or nephews or nieces or whatever. I work around people's schedule. So if it's in the evening, if it's at night, in the morning, we just have to have a 24 hour to a week advance notice. You know what I mean? So that way we can lock that time in, and I can make sure that I'm available and we can actually knock the courses out. So if you want to sponsor a student in 2022, I think that it's a great thing to help a niece, a nephew, someone in the local area. I heard that. So, I feel like this year, that we should be involved all we can, try to help all those we can, be flexible with our time. Yes, yes, yes. Um, Try to be able to help everybody, you know what I mean. So like I say, I know different people travel, some people do vacations, some people, everybody got everything going on, so I want to try to assist the best way I can. So with the $250 course, I want to give hands-on 8-hour course. It's an 8-hour course. Most people do the price is about 6 hours at the same thing, and they don't actually teach you how to weld. They just have you tack some things up and make some things. So what I'm teaching you is a no-brainer, hands down, worth the money. So my goal is to help. So I want to be able to help all budgets, but as we know, it takes money to do things: electricity, power, me having the gear, me having my time. But I want to be able to help. So I'm willing to invest my time if you're willing to invest some of your time to help someone. So let's be able to meet in the middle and see what we can do this year, and everybody be blessed and continue to prosper. Hold on.